he fights and he only ever plays Medusa. Hello everybody, this is it. It's finally time. The match we've all been waiting for. The boy Sobek. I've got like 20k worshippers on this guy. Maybe like 200k, maybe 2 million k worshippers on Sobek. He used to be the only god I played, and so much so that my cousins that didn't even play Smite, you know, I would joke around with them. I was younger at the time. It was years ago, back in closed beta, and I would just go Sobek to them, and they would know. Every time I came, they would be yelling Sobek, and I don't know why, but I love Sobek. He's so fun. He's just so fun to say his name. He's got a lot of characters to him. He's a hype god. So let's do this. So I'm going with the Attacker's Blessing here, hoping that I can just get a little bit of an edge in the early game. I've said that I think Attacker's Blessing is very strong for Guardians, whereas Mage's Blessing works better for, like, you know, the casters. But we're going up against Medusa here, and it's going to be tough because, you know, she's got the anti-heal. She's got Medusa stuff. You know, she's an ADC. She's got a lot going for her. Sobek can surprise you, though. He's got some potential. The thing is, the potential is mostly limited to either you fighting someone who's inexperienced, or you're fighting in a matchup that he can reasonably do. This is not the type of matchup that you can really, you know, reasonably expect Sobek. His early heal is not very good, but you still level that 3. Just get a good amount of damage off of it, and you get the heal. I think the 2 does more overall, right? But yeah, the 2 does more overall, but the 3, when you combine it with the healing, you know, it's doing more for you. You can't really ask much of him in the laning phase is the problem with Sobek, as with a lot of the Guardians. They just don't have the clear.
Get you behind me.
We're living right now. We missed a creep. It's okay. I've always loved that Sobek's ult gives you mana back. Like, that's so cool. I don't know why it does, to be honest. He's so mana heavy, though, that it makes sense. I just don't know, like, what made them think to do that. It feels so random. Because I don't think anybody else just, like, gets mana back from stuff. Other than Chunga's 2, I guess, alright? Chunga's 2 is a thing. What else? Is there anything else? Now that...
Your middle tower is under attack.
Nice! Alright. I jumped, and that gave me the luck that we needed.
Ahoy!
Oh, God. That would have been perfect if I had mana, dude. All I had to do was dash in with my shell so that I was guarded and hit him in the face. But no. I didn't pop my mana pot before. Now I'm kicking myself. Sylvanas 1, gross give you mana back. Alright, true enough. Wow, she's not relenting here. I'm gonna have to lurk in the water. Alright, she's gone. At least this means we can get our blue. Staying alive through the early game and just fighting a decent game in the mid is our mission here. The likeliness of winning this is very low, but we're gonna try our best. Like I said, I am very experienced with Sobek. I don't get to play him as much anymore, so I'm definitely, you know, rusty. But he is one of my favorite gods, just as a god overall, and to play. He's so much fun. But you know, obviously that's more in the support role than anything else. I wish there was a better option right now for the hybrid, like Dynasty Plate Helm. They nerfed it, and it was in such a good place for Duel, where it would give Guardians a decent chance to try to pick up a bridge item that would give them, you know, some leeway for their crappy early games. It would just give them a little bit of a boost. And instead, now you have just no option because they nerfed it. I forget, I think they brought it back up a little bit, maybe? But I'm not positive. There's so many changes in Smite, dude. It's so hard to keep up. It's incredibly hard. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Kill him here. I think Sobek's 3 only stacks up to 3 times, right? Up to 3, yeah. I've already gotten that. This might be an opportunity. She's gonna dash, though. Oh, what the fuck? It doesn't matter, bitch! I scared the shit out of her with that dash. She had no idea what to do. She said, this man just plucked thin air. This is it. This is what you need. It's happening.
Ready to pillage and plunder.
I don't know why I'm getting this word like I'm gonna be doing Bull Demon with Sobek. I love this skin too, it's beautiful. So well made, the voice pack's perfect. I think they did nerf Sobek.
Get you behind me.
Look at my damage, not bad. I half hope that he's gonna be one of those guys that respects the Guardian and doesn't go defense, but at the same time I always feel cheesy winning that way. Like, obviously they could have won if they picked up defense. Well done, well done. What the fuck? You're so fast. Jesus Christ. So sure that would hit her by the time I turned the wall, but nope. Alright, we got her to back off. She's missing a full wave. That's really good. Let's go do our Duel. Oh, I think the only nerf to him, yeah, was that he's no longer immune when launching someone with his 1, which is lame, man. That was such a cool mechanic. Same with, wait, did they take it away from Naja, too? I don't think so. That would really suck. He, like, relies on that. That's a big part of his kit. Sobek, it's a little less damning, but it's still unfortunate.
You've no quarter, lad.
It's just like a cool thing to do.
Your middle tower is under attack. Avast, you garbage swab!
Once he gets the defense, though, I'm gonna really wish that he did opt to go no defense. I know it.
Avast, you garbage swab!
Alright, red's coming up. Okay, it looks like he's not going defense. It might just be this early game he's choosing to, but... Oh, this is really good, but he's doing a lot of damage to us. You gotta try to not take too much during the lurking. Oh my god, good thing I shelled, because I think the poison might have killed me if I didn't. It would have been very close. Holy crap. We're doing it, baby. This would be so hype. I haven't had a Sobek win in so long. I mean, I haven't really played Sobek in so long, but the thing is, you can expect that it's going to be a loss, and that's why you don't really play him. You know, you don't really get to. But out of all the Guardians, Sobek is really one of the best. One of the best out of the lower Guardians. Like when you go down past the RDO, the Ymir, the Athena, stuff like that, and you get down to the boy Sobek, you expect him to have a little bit, you know, definitely a lot of trouble. But he has a lot, a much easier time than people think. Alright, I don't know about a much easier time. He's got a lot more potential than people think. I used to fight Pernus back in the day, and he would make Sobek not viable by any means, but he would beat some of my higher tiers with Sobek, and he would beat, you know, everybody with Sobek. It was fucking crazy.
Sail ho!
And this is a really good position to be in right now for us.
A basket, garbage swab!
She just sundered. Alright. I definitely feared that sunder. Like, I ran away after being sundered because I figured that it was going to be decreased protections for me, but I forgot it's tier 1 sunder, which is literally just a blast of damage. A very little damage. So, I'm kind of mad. I wish I didn't do that and kept pursuing him. I'm going to go for, oh shit. I was going to go Midgardian here, but I just realized that I won't be able to go Nemean if I do that. Fuck. It's very hard to maintain a lead, a gold lead, or even an experience lead with these Guardians. As you can see, we're up 2-0, but we're only up 600 gold, and hardly any experience. It's not a good look. You have to consistently just keep outplaying throughout the game. That's why it's so challenging to play them. Okay, he's gone for the Aussie.
Get you behind me! A basket, garbage swab!
Jeez, this damage is no joke. Oh, he did get hit. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. That combination of actives I always talk about is so strong. The fact that you can use both those at the same time. You get the red off of that. That's a really big win. It's all about just recognizing, is her dash down? You know, if so, fucking ult her for the full damage, but if not, you gotta pull the trigger early before she gets the dash out. And there it was worth ulting, you know, releasing the trigger early on the ult so that we can get some damage. We forced her into a bad position as well. Yeah, he is just, like I said, being nice about the Guardian pick and going no defense. This isn't because, you know, we've talked before or anything, or he's watching the stream. I don't think he is. But, yeah, it's more of just some people will see the Guardian and either out of respect for it or also out of, like, you know, some cockiness about it, be like, there's no reason I should have to go defense here. Mostly it's, you know, it's just a nice thing that some people do though. I mean, I do it as much as I can, to the point where, like, if I'm gonna lose the game against it, I'll be like, you know, I'll go it. Because to a point, you really shouldn't. I will never go double defense, but I'll go a single defense for the most part, because you will lose the game for the most part if you don't go defense. It's hard as hell to beat a Guardian without any defense, because they chunk like crazy, especially Guardians like Kumba. You can't fight them with no defense. Sobek, a little bit different than Kumba. He doesn't have quite the burst damage that he has, and it's not all like a one-shot kind of thing that's unavoidable. He has to get some reads on you and shit, but it's still the same kind of, you know, overall effect.
There are no boss here, Smite.
Aid him
Killing
up.
is actually encouraged.
Sobek's charge prey actually does a surprising amount of damage. It's a pretty good finisher when you have you know, more damage-oriented build on him. But you gotta be really careful, because if they don't actually die and you fling them away, then you're fucked. Alright, I'll go for Viso here, I guess. I mean, not Viso. I'll go Divine Ruin.
You've no quarter, lad.
So that he's got no healing from the Zossi. Yeah, the Sunder vibe was what pushed this over the edge for sure. Like I said, there's being respectful, and then there's also getting too silly. And getting a Sunder here should really make this difficult for him. It's one of the least useful actives right now. Especially just at its tier 1. At its tier 1, it's one of the worst things in the game. It's just so bad. It's just 15% of the target's health, and that's it. And it has 140-second cooldown at least. I didn't see how much it was for that. Ooh, immunity frames, bitch! They're still active until next patch. How you like that? Come over here. Shit.
Your middle tower is under attack. Oh!
Ooh. Yeah, Sobek.
Get you behind me. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. A basket garbage swamp.
Come on, guys. You fools.
A basket garbage swamp.
Thanks, Impartial. Yep, he's continuing the trend, man. Some people would break at this point. I gotta give him props. He did recognize how useless the Sunder was before and ended up upgrading it. That's definitely the right move, given that he's already stuck with it. See, like that. Gotta know, man. If that was an enemy and I flung him away and he lived with that much health, I would have raged.
You've no quarter, lad.
Alright, so here's the deal. Last item, we're gonna go... I don't know. We can go Viso. We could go Rod.
Under attack. A basket garbage swamp.
It's still standing. I think he's on fire. Saw him meander into the jungle. But nope. Guess he backed. Ooh, Bancrofts is an option. He hasn't got anti-heal. I always forget about Bancrofts when I haven't picked it up earlier on in the build, you know? I like early game or mid game, I always remember Bancrofts, but late game, I factor it out for some reason. Polly's good too, though. Polly is good, especially with no defense on him. I'll be swinging with Polly. Oh, not bad. He needs some anti-heal for me. Hopefully that's what this is going to be for him. Wait in. Oh, that was close. He even thought it was going to hit.
A basket garbage swamp.
Polly will help a lot with the push, so I might as well try it.
You've no quarter, lad.
Leave no quarter. Alright, let's get this. Nice. Yeah, that Polly shot was big.
Behind me. A basket garbage swamp.
I wish I had a blink so badly, but you know, both of these actors were so necessary. Oh my god, we might have. Yep.
That idiot on the other team.
Yeah, no dash. He was just trying to kill me before I was able to spring the full thing on him. Or just hope that he could buy time, maybe also life steal up before his dash does come up, but time was not on his side. Nope, he can just go straight into the Titan's Bane. So yeah, definitely an example of how you can win with a god like this. If you're both outplaying, but the enemy also handicapped themselves in a little bit too nice of a way. Still impressive in my opinion. I mean, he's still like, you know, he's still playing to win for sure. It's just, I wish he did pick up at least one defense item. Or not at least one, just one. Not two, please. Ooh, see what I'm saying? You can just go straight for the heart with that. We're waiting. We're watching. And we're waiting. That was in like a kid's show or something. What was that from? Everybody know? We're watching. And we're waiting. I got my head. Oh man. Some of those shows, there's one where the kids are like, they go in a submarine or something, and it would always play Bubble Guppies. Bubble, 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 guppy, guppy, guppies. That's what I remember very fondly. Woo! We've done it. Sobek. Yeah, man, Bubble Guppies. That was some shit. Whenever I was staying home from school in high school, I would leave the TV on, you know, on just whatever random station, because I always needed something on to sleep. And Bubble Guppies, without fail, would come on 30 times throughout the early morning, because, you know, what else? Who's home at that time? Little babies. Like, became a little too familiar with all the songs.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
There was this one show called Lazy Town, but when it first came on, I thought that it was called Crazy Town, and it scared the shit out of me because it was just ridiculous nonsense. All of a sudden, they would go, "It's time for Crazy Town!" And everyone on the screen would start like screaming and running around and dancing like, and everybody was like characters, but then this one guy was just like a normal dude, like a, you know, live person with a weird mustache, and he would just stand up with this weird like conductor's outfit on, and it was scary. I don't know what the hell is going on in that one. Me and my sister would always yell, "It's Crazy Town!" Again, we were too old to be indulging this, but oh, he went and Chile. There's the defense item. It's happening, and he's doing damage to us now, a lot, because he's got full build. Oh, but I countered it, bitch. Okay, we did a lot of damage, but the problem is, it is all going to be for naught because that Phoenix is coming up. That Titan is going to heal up. Ooh, all it took was that one defense item, and he's got his full, you know, auto attack build here. The shred. That auto thing, when you don't jump, you jump and you auto right as you are landing. Could have walked in and ended, or I could have retained my pride, which I did.
Ahoy!
So, I'll go power pot if they don't have thorns for the most part. Yeah, in a situation like that, I'll usually just go for the Titan, but I was feeling it. Okay, he got the Bull Demon. He didn't get the Phoenix. That's great. No changes to his builds.
Get you behind me!
Trying to shake him up a bit. That NShadow proc really screwed us. Not this one, but the one while we were in the Titan.
Ahoy! About you, servant swab!
Okay, that's good. Oh, I like how it shows the sunder on you now. Like, it's very clear that you've been sundered. Too much health right now. I don't like it. Use the sunder, so we have some opportunity to go in. He's getting so much health back. Jesus Christ. Why is he getting so much health?
Watch for landlubbers. Ramming speed!
It's so hard to get in on a hunter like this at this point. They're full builds. That's why I wish I had blink, but like I said again, we would need a third relic. It's not feasible, man. He really wants to win this now, right? You can tell he bought the defense in now. Although I don't think it's a defense. I guess it works against Sobek pretty well because I'm so hands-on with Sobek. I can't poke to get that thing off. So it actually probably works really well.
No scurvy for me.
But yeah, so he's gotten that, and he is camping like fucking crazy. I want to push while I have my 3k pot. I don't want to waste it. But he is actually camping so hard. This is crazy. He went from the most respectful man to the least in this situation.
Oh!
You have
Nice!
slain an enemy.
Swing on him. We got him. Oh, I'm canceling that. I'm learning all sorts of things, you guys.
A basket, garbage! Your team has
might be able
destroyed
to
a
end.
middle enemy phoenix.
It's not a fire wave or anything, but
Get you behind me!
Me.
Oh!
I have so much defense.
Ahoy!
We've done it! Oh, thank God. Jesus, that was getting scary. If we didn't win at the end there, after the game we had, I would have been pissed. GG.